Welcome to Kaumudy Global. Merin Mathew, the friend who first saw Nayana's body, was interrogated for 3.5 hours under the leadership of Commissioner C.H. Nagaraju. Merrin was brought to the house when Nayana's body was found for evidence collection. DCP V Ajith and Assistant Commissioner J.K. Dinil were also in the group. The police were mainly trying to clarify whether the room where Nayana was lying was locked from inside or not. Merrin repeated her statement that the door had to be pushed hard to open. The investigation team reached the residence and checked the doors. It is indicated that the police are coming to the conclusion that the room was not locked from inside. The possibility of the door being ajar will also be checked. At the same time, the police have noticed that this house has a balcony through which one can reach the hall and go out without opening the door. Nayana was found dead in February 2019. Now there are other tenants living in the house. Everything of Nayana, even the bed she slept on, are no longer there. Although the death of her guru, Lenin Rajendran, deeply shook her, the strong-willed Nayana would never have committed suicide, says friend Merin Mathew. Nayana's close friend Merrin said that Nayana was found in her room on the floor, lying on her stomach. Nayana's two friends came to the house with Merrin after their phone calls went unanswered since morning. The house owner opened the front door with a spare key. The inner room seemed to be locked from the inside. The police were called immediately, but the police asked them to open the door. Merrin said that after they pushed hard for 2 to 3 times, the door opened. In the situation at that time, Merrin said it was not noticed whether the door was locked or not. Nayana was lying down on the floor. Our only thought was to get her to the hospital as soon as possible, Merrin said. Nayana's laptop, which was kept by the police as part of the investigation, was returned to her relatives but with all data erased. All the messages on her mobile phone were also destroyed. More information is coming out that strengthens the suspicion that the police tried to dispose of the case. It is after 8 months of Nayana's death and frequent visit to the museum police station that the police handed over Nayana's things to her elder brother Madhu. Nayana, being a director, stored lots of data, images and videos in her laptop. But when her laptop was returned by the police, Nayana's brother found it to be empty. Except for the contact details, all the other data from her phone were also completely deleted. Among the clothes returned, there was a rolled-up window curtain, which the police believed Nayana used for strangling herself. There is no such curtain mentioned in the police mahsar. Instead, there is a mention of a rolled-up bed sheet. Nayana's mobile charging power bank, which she always carried with her, was not among the returned items. Relatives said that this power bank, which was gifted by a friend from abroad, was very dear to Nayana. There were many things inside Nayana's room which were neither mentioned in the police report nor were returned to her relatives. Police are still in the dark. They are not able to come to a conclusion on her death. Forensic report had stated that Nayana would have gone through asphyxiophilia, finding pleasure through hurting herself and inflicting pain and injuries. Nayana, who worked as a filmmaker, was discovered dead on February 24, 2019 in her rented home in Thiruvananthapuram, Altra Nagar by her friends. The museum police, who had initially looked into the issue, had come under the fire from Nayana's family for misleading them with incorrect information and wrapping up the investigation too soon. The police are now compelled to re-examine Nayana's death. C.H. Nagaraju, the Commissioner of the Thiruvananthapuram City Police, has now been ordered to investigate the case. The unearthing of Nayana Surya's autopsy report by her friends 3 years after her death has given the hypothesis more support. The cause of death is stated in the report as strangling. Additionally, there were numerous injury marks, especially ones on her neck, which added to the mystery. This is Anjana signing off. Do like and share this video. For further updates, subscribe to Kaumudy Global.